Dave.
Ian.
Eric.
Hi.
Nay, serrated.
How's it going?
Welcome, Apex Adjacent, thus and so, cars and things. We have a guest today. Dave, you want to tell the people?
Absolutely.
Lured once again into the blanket fort.
One of our absolute favorites, Eric Braxton, a.k.a. Serrated Mobius, Flag Time podcast, host, producer, creator, is joining us back on the show.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be back.
Well, it's good to have you back, buddy. Since last time you were on, we had Matt Farah on for 400. We had you as like our next guest. And a lot has changed in your life since then.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So last time you were on, you were a Mercedes tech.
Yes. And for the majority of the time since we last talked on here, I was. This is a very recent change.
Yeah.
So before we go into that, I did want to say, I looked it up, and the episode that I was last on was uploaded in between episodes 6 and 7 of my podcast. And we're on episode 103 now. I'm getting ready to release episode 104. So it's been a while.
Wow. Honestly, when Dave was like, oh, Serrated's coming back on, I was like, didn't we just have him on? Because I'm a moron and time is a flat circle. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You guys were on that show at one point.
Yeah.
So very good episode. I still get compliments about that episode. So you guys were very cool guests to have on the show. But going back to the original topic at hand. Yeah. So I am now a motorcycle technician.
Which is awesome. Congratulations. But
yes, thank you.
But it's been a journey.
It has. It's primarily because the way my brain works is not compatible with the flat rate pay structure of most automotive shops.
Yeah, so I've been keeping up on your show, and flat rate has been a torch that you have been burning, or an effigy, I should say, that you've been very strongly opposed to flat rate. So for anyone who doesn't know, who's listening to this show, that doesn't know what flat rate is versus kind of hourly pay, go ahead and cue people in.
So it's basically you are only paid per completed job. So it's purely commission based.
Okay.
So for example, let's say you have to do a timing chain job on an engine. This is not accurate in any way. These are all just example numbers. But let's say by the book, that timing chain job pays 6 hours.
Right.
You go in, get it done. If you can get it done in 4, you still get those 6 hours.
Right.
So you're basically making money at that point. Like you've got 2 extra hours to get another thing in, and you're basically compounding like the hours that you can make by that point. However, if you make a mistake, if you break something, if parts are late, stuff like that, and it takes you 8 hours, you still only get paid those 6.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And with the way that I work, with the way that I think, and with me prioritizing my sanity over anything else, I cannot make money under flat rate, me personally.
Sure.
So flat rate does not work for me. It works for many other people. There are a lot of successful technicians out there that can get paid well by the flat rate system. Me personally, as a me specific case, I cannot.
So it just
doesn't work.
I want to back up just for a second, because I think I made an assumption about the way that mechanic shops work that I'm realizing that I am wrong about. So
do you need to change some social media posts?
No. It's just that, so I kind of assumed that you guys, the technicians, were sort of overhead, that you weren't. It sounds like what happens is when I bring my car in for that timing chain job, you get a percentage of the 6 hours of labor that the shop is charging me.
Mm-hmm.
I did not think that it worked like that. I thought that was just sort of like that was just the unit that the shop was going to charge its customers, and that like most businesses, you guys were overhead, that you guys got paid either hourly or a salary that was kind of independent of whatever job you happened to be working that day.
Like you're on premises, you're turning wrenches, you're doing diags, like you just get an hourly rate. But that's not, I mean, that is true for some places.
For some, yes.
Right, but not flat rate shops. Correct?
Interesting. Okay. So what's the kind of the split? Like, is it mostly flat rate shops that are around in the automotive space, or is it like dealers are kind of more that way?
Before you answer that question, Ian, think about what benefits rich people first. Because I've been listening to Flag Time and I've been keeping up. So, yeah.
But I get that, but I think it would probably depend on the clientele and the cars you're servicing, right? Like if you're
you would think. I've learned that like higher end, like some higher end exotic dealerships, they pay only hourly, because if you're forcing your technicians to get something done in a time limit on a car that costs $1.2 million,
right,
that can probably be problematic. At least I would think so. But when it comes to like your run of the mill grocery getter car dealerships, whatever that is, it's primarily going to be the flat rate pay structure, because I didn't get this from personal experience or anything, but if the dealership that you work at suddenly has a 6-month slow season,
right,
the dealership doesn't take such a huge hit on it because payroll matches what work comes in. So they're not overpaying on payroll relative to how much cars come into the dealership, which helps the dealership stay open, but all of the financial burden goes to the employees who are on that commission-based pay structure.
Right. You carry all the risk, basically.
Yes. There would be a day where I would come in at 8 a.m., get given a service, get that service done in the time allotted. So I was up on hours. And then from 10 o'clock to 3 p.m., nothing would come in. And that whole time I'm just sitting there, I'm not making any money.
Right.
And then let's say
hourly rate drastically drops.
Exactly. So like, let's just say another car comes in. I managed to get that somewhat completed by the end of the day. That one day I only made 4 hours and I was there for 8.5, 9.
Right.
So I basically, you take my hourly rate, cut it in half. That's what I made.
Right.
Okay.
So but they only charge an hour. So the hours for replacing a fender liner are the same as the hours for replacing a timing chain. It just however much.
You would
like
think.
your hourly rate, right? Like,
your hourly rate is the same.
Yeah.
My hourly rate is the same. Yes. The dealership can change the hourly rate depending on like what exactly you're doing. Like they'll have like labor deals on tires and stuff like that. We'll still get the same like hourly rate in relation to that. So if the regular shop rate is $230 per hour, but if you're getting 4 tires done, they'll cut it down to like $150 an hour. My personal hourly rate doesn't change. So I get a bigger percentage of the labor in that specific case. But that's a whole nother argument, is the fact that like a dealership can charge $230 per labor hour, and the technician that's working on your car is only getting $20 to $30 of that.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Ian, I mean, think about the labor hours you've paid, right?
I will say, you're not blowing my mind that car dealerships are unscrupulous assholes.
Yeah.
That's not like news to me.
You're successful at a dealership if you trade your sanity for a paycheck, or you're one of the managers and owners. That's those who are doing well, and also successful service advisors. They're making bank. Like, holy crap. So, but yeah.
So, go ahead, Ian, if you have another question.
So are there like other, like, do other in like indie shops have different models then?
kind of,
or like employee owned models or anything like that?
I can't say, like, I can't speak on that because I've only ever worked at dealerships. I've never been in a independent environment, so I don't know exactly how that would work because I don't want to speak for somebody else's like experience from something like that. But from what I have heard, there are some independent shops that like I've been sent messages of independent shop owners on Instagram saying, yeah, I value my employees. Every single one of them are hourly, no matter how many cars we bring in. Right. So it's one of those things.
Sure.
Depends entirely on where you are.
Gotcha. And so like I think that you're the kind of person that can see the gears turning behind the scenes, right? Like the Wizard of the Oz, like it's just a dude with like a projector.
Yeah.
Right. And you realized like through like, I think, we've been through some hard times in our careers, right? As people as old as we are. And I think that you had one of those moments where you were realizing that you were inspired to make some choices or changes, even though you had tried kind of making some other changes to other Mercedes dealers. Moving around. And so it was time to shake things up, huh?
It was, because like my big thing with Mercedes is I wanted to earn the physical rewards for the master certification. That was my main goal, even going in before I got Instagram famous, before any of that. When I first started back in 2019, after I graduated from the Mercedes-Benz Drive program, my goal was to get the master certification.
Right.
In the 5-year time span. COVID-19 kind of put a wrench in that for a little bit, it extended it out a little bit. But I did manage to get it. I'll show it right here. This is my master certification ring.
Wow.
There we go.
That. Okay.
I'll focus on it.
Yeah.
If it'll focus on it. Yeah. But yeah, that's focused on it a little bit, but, I got my physical rewards. I got my ring and I got a plaque for it. And once I got my physical proof that I got the certification, I was like, okay, I can do whatever the hell I want now. Because when you leave a Mercedes dealer and you go work somewhere else that's not Mercedes-Benz, your certification's only your last employment date, and then they're gone.
I'm sorry, you glitched for a second there. They're only what from your last employment date?
You only keep them 6 months after your employment date.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So 6 months after you leave, like Mercedes is essentially saying you're not a master tech anymore.
All 7 years of everything that I put in, everything that I fought for, everything that I've switched shops for, 6 months goes away. So that's why I wanted the physical rewards to show that I actually did it. Sure. And nobody can be like, hey, you didn't do anything like that. That's a lie. You don't have any proof. So that's AI. So.
Right. Yeah. You needed a non-fungible thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So,
but after that happened, I was like, okay, what can I do? And hilariously enough, one of my coworkers that I worked with at one of the previous Mercedes dealers that I worked at switched to a motorcycle shop just north of the Dulles International Airport. And he switched over there because the service manager of that dealership was also the service manager of that same Mercedes dealer.
Okay.
For a little while. Both of them were really cool. I worked well with both of them that were there. Those two were not anybody that I had issues with. So when I went to go get my motorcycle serviced at April of this year, I was talking to the service manager there and he said, hey, if you want to have a little bit more fun at work and of course make less money than you would at Mercedes, give me a call and we'll see what you can do. And I told him, I was like, here's the thing about that. I actually might make more money under you than I'm making right now.
Okay.
And I explained to him everything because the way that this motorcycle dealership works is they pay hourly plus commission.
Nice. Okay.
So what they basically did is, like you're there for 8 hours. They give you 8 hours like that. And then whatever you flag that day is combined with those hours.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
That's a smart way to do it, because it incentivizes people to show up and then also work hard while they're there, right? Like,
yes. And also take your time, because motorcycles are dangerous. And if you mess anything up, that's bad.
Yeah.
That can be really bad. So they don't want you rushing through these things. They want you to make sure that, you're taking your time, you're doing everything right, you're torquing down everything to spec. You're not just ugga-dugging it, because that's bad. And so it's definitely a shop that works better with how my brain functions.
Sure. Like, I think from a troubleshooting perspective, let me know if this kind of resonates. Like, oftentimes there are moments when, like, trying to work through some kind of tech issue where it is really just blank. And I really feel like I've got to get like a solid base before I can like start to move from there. Right. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to get that base, but I know I have to do it before I start like being able to make changes or try to figure something out. Right. Mm-hmm. And the way my brain works, if somebody says like, how long do you think this will take? That's the worst question to ask me. Or what's the likelihood you think that this will solve it? Like, those things can't even, like, those don't even come into the equation, right? Like, we're trying to get to, I was asked that today at work. Like, we're trying to get to a base. We don't know how long it's going to take. And you're not being incentivized in the correct way to take your time to get that base to make the next positive steps.
Right.
Yeah. And it's one thing if a broken bolt ruins a weekend for somebody that's working on their car. It's another thing if a sheared bolt wrecks a freaking paycheck for somebody. Mm-hmm. Right? Because that shit happens all the time.
I don't know what you're talking about. Never. I've never.
Yeah, you've never yeeted axle bolts while I was driving your car to my house. Yeah, never. Sure. You've never done that. Okay.
I have great luck with cars. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I get why you would need to make that change. Why the flag or the hour this flat rate. Thank you. Yeah, why this flat rate system does not work for your mindset. I get that. Yeah. So, motorcycles have obviously been so close to you for so long. Mm-hmm. Like, how does it feel like working on other folks' bikes and stuff like that?
I feel more at home, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, because I had been riding motorcycles longer than I had been working on Mercedes-Benz. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I feel more in tune with the motorcycle community, especially since I'd been making motorcycle related content since 2016. For those of you who know my YouTube channel. And it just feels more natural, I want to say. Because, I mean, I did have that whole experience with Mercedes back in 2013, 3 years before I started riding motorcycles. But that was more of I'm going to own a Mercedes in the future than I'm going to work on them.
Sure.
Yeah, the working on them part didn't show up until I was already at tech school. And that was an option that was presented to me. And I was like, oh, I already like Mercedes for reasons. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So I also like Mercedes because of the fact that like they do everything supposedly first, and a lot of their stuff is proprietary, and they have all of the documentation on how to fix it, and everything is very, very easy to find, especially when you're trained to look up all the information. That was my favorite part about being a Mercedes tech, was the fact that like you can look up anything you want, and in like 30 seconds, you know exactly how to take something apart. So
the Germans are good at documentation.
Yes, they are.
They're good at that.
The only problem is they have like 7 different names for the same part,
right,
on the same software. So it's a little confusing, and you do have to like get through with that with experience. But
Gotcha.
Some people think if you like don't have experience, you should be able to do it anyway. So it's weird. I don't get that kind of mindset, but yeah.
Okay.
What's been working on at this motorcycle shop? Is it a single make motorcycle dealership?
I thought it was going to be.
Or are you working on like Harleys and Aprilias and whatever? Like, is it like all of them?
So when I applied, I was like, oh, it's a 5-make dealer. So on the front of the store and on Google, they say that they sell BMW, Triumph, Indian, MV Agusta, and Royal Enfield.
Okay, that's a strange mix.
Is one of those just an airplane?
Which one?
MV Agusta, is that what you're saying?
I was thinking like the Royal Enfield. Like that just sounds like
Royal Enfields are so cool.
I'm sure they are. That just made me think of like a British aircraft for some reason. I don't know.
You would think it's a British aircraft related thing, but the bikes are from India.
Oh,
well, they used to be from Britain, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's why like Enfield, like Lee Enfield, all that kind of stuff. But no, they're primarily Indian made.
Okay.
The boxes that we get of new deliveries say shipped from India. So
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they were like one of those brands that like kind of like MG or whatever, those British brands that like crashed in like the 90s or 2000s or whatever, and then like an Indian company bought the rights and then like reestablished it. I have actually, so I know nothing about motorcycles. This is the only one that I know anything about because I wanted a Royal Enfield when they started coming to the States.
Oh, nice.
15 years ago or whatever it was. I almost bought one.
The materials that they use for the engines is not great.
Good to know.
I will just say like the torque spec for the drain plug to do oil changes on it is like 15 Newton meters. When on BMW, it's like 25. So it's like very light torque spec. And if you go over any bit, it'll strip.
Yeah.
It's a very touchy material that they use for their engines. But yeah, those are the makes that are primarily supported. That's what like the software is for and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to actually send you a picture showcasing all of the other makes that we accept for service. It says we are now servicing Harley Davidson, Victory, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Suzuki, Honda, Moto Guzzi, Aprilia, Ducati, and KTM.
That's all of them.
Yeah. And we don't have any documentation for any of these vehicles.
I'm trying to think what's not on that list. Did you say Kawasaki?
Kawasaki's on there.
Buell? Is Buell still a company that's in business?
Buell is not on the list, but we just took one in on trade.
Okay. Okay. Not only do you now have to service Buell, but now you're part owner.
I've done 2 oil changes on 2 different generations of Goldwing, and I hate it.
Okay.
Is that just because they weigh 9,000 pounds?
Yeah, no, I've been riding a sport bike for 10 years. Goldwing is unwieldy.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah.
But has there been any bikes that you've like, because oh wait, there's no BMW on this, right?
Well, that's already one of the 5 brands that we.
Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah.
Has there been any bike that's come in that you've been like, ooh, actually, this is pretty awesome?
Triumph Scrambler 1200.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
I want one of those so bad now.
Yeah. But those Triumph bikes are badass. They're so cool.
Yes.
What's a Scrambler 1200? I don't know anything.
Look it up. Look it up. Definitely.
That's the one with like the little like cafe racer thing in the
kinda back. It's got the high exhaust. It's kind of like a Bonneville, but more of a dirt bike.
Yeah. You could rip a million shitties on that thing.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. And it's the frame and the like stance is bigger, and I'm 6'4", so that would be fantastic for that kind of aspect.
Yeah.
And of course it has the softer suspension. It's built for more off-road, but like roads around here aren't really that smooth to begin with. So it would actually be kind of nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love one of these.
Okay. So
like I said, cause yeah.
Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah.
I just been riding a super sport bike for super bike for 10 years. So something a little bit more upright, relaxed, and more nimble would be nice.
Yeah, you got a bad back now. You gotta like
It's my knees. My knees are crying. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, being in that industry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, since Ian and I are not motorcycle knowledgeable, if you compare your BMW motorcycle to a car versus like the closest car equivalent to like what the Scrambler's closest car equivalent would be.
Okay.
Yeah, like what do you, just to kind of help me, I'm saying the listeners, but I mean me, understand. Because I know your BMW is amazing.
Yes. So the most common comparison, like motorcycle to car comparison for the BMW S1000 is the Nissan GTR R35.
Okay.
So imagine a car like that. And for the Triumph Scrambler 1200, something that's off-road capable, but also nimble, maybe a Subaru.
Well,
Like
and
Route.
kind of quirky, right? Like Triumph's
Yeah.
sort of the quirky choice in the States. So maybe like a Baja Bug or something.
Something like that, maybe. Yeah.
Like
I would say Baja Bug would be more dirt bike than anything else.
Right.
like a crossover that fucks. Like
Yeah, crossover the fucks. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That's a really good descriptor.
Not on all seasons, like on some somewhat knobbies. Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Okay. You didn't take the tires that came with it. Okay. All right. Yeah. So, from the wrenching perspective,
Mhm.
like when you're wrenching on a car, you kind of get a perspective of like how much the engineers cared about the people in your position that are working on it, right? Like that kind, like the thought that went into it, those kinds of things, like how easy they're making it for you. How have you found like the motorcycles that you've been working on more when it comes to that like mechanical friendliness or like their philosophies of like having a mechanic do what they need to do?
So everything is a lot more easy to get to. Everything's a lot easier to get to. Just because like I'm so used to having to fight with firewalls and dashboards and like other things to get into locations. If you need to find something on a motorcycle, you just take a body panel off and it's right there. So it's like coming from 7 years of Mercedes, working on motorcycles is like a cakewalk. It's so much nicer.
Okay.
And it's a lot more fun in my opinion. The one thing that I did have to like learn, it was more of like a culture shock kind of thing, was how like the suspension works and how the wheels are put on.
Okay.
Because like when you're doing a tire, when you're replacing a tire on a car, it's like super fast. Like you take the lug nuts off, you take the tire off, or take the wheel off, take the tire off the wheel, put everything on, and you can do a tire in like 15 minutes, probably 10 if you're really good at it. For me right now, just because I'm so new with motorcycles and it's a completely different concept to me with these things, a rear tire can take me 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because you've got to like disconnect the brake caliper off of the rear tire. You have to like loosen the tension on the chain and remove the chain from the sprocket. You got to take the axle completely out and bring the entire wheel and tire assembly with the sprocket that comes off, because the sprockets are onto the wheel with what's called a cush drive. It's a series of like rubber spacers that cushion the jerkiness of like the chain and tire joint.
Oh, okay.
So it's not as like aggressive on, let's say, the sprocket itself. So there's a little bit of a cushion there, make it a little bit smoother. That the sprocket will just slide right off, and then you take off that little cush drive. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Huh. Okay. I never knew that was a thing. Like some people would throw like a fluid dampener on their like crank pulley. Yeah. But yeah, something to differentiate those forces or to dampen the forces. Okay.
And that's mainly on chain driven motorcycles.
Sure.
Belt drive, I believe it's similar. I think belt drives have this too. At least the Indian that I worked on has this. But there's also shaft driven motorcycles, and that's like a differential in the back. So you have to deal with all of that. Shaft driven motorcycles are the outlier because it's basically just like a car tire. You take off 5 lug bolts, it comes off, and then you do the tire, put it back on. So
they're like off-road BMWs are shaft driven, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Wild.
Huh.
So there you go. So, yeah, like the concepts are completely different. It took me I'm still getting used to a couple of things, and I've been working on motorcycles for almost 2 months now. So it's been a very eye-opening 2 months.
Sure.
And I'm sure it'll keep going that way. I already hate tube tires. I hate tube tires with a passion.
Who ships tube tires still?
The Harley Davidsons that we bring in, that we work on, that aren't, because we're not a Harley Davidson dealer,
Yeah.
Really? They're still throwing tubes in, mountain bikes, road bikes, cyclocross bikes, all these bikes are tubeless now. Motorcycles.
Any motorcycle that you see with spoked rims will more than likely have a tube in it.
Interesting.
Really?
Did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That sucks.
Yeah. Sucks big time. And what's really stressful is the BMWs have TPMS sensors.
Oh, okay.
And they are in the way, lack of a better term. It's very easy to snap them off. I haven't snapped one off yet, but it's very easy to. So you got to be really careful.
Okay, I just knocked on wood. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think IT guy and mechanic superstition are probably neck and neck. Yeah.
and that's the whole thing, because at Mercedes, every single Mercedes has a TPMS sensor, but I got so good at doing tires at Mercedes that I could just take a tire and it's on, and I don't even have to worry about where the TPMS sensor is. In my 7-year career, I only broke one.
Okay.
And it was that was weird.
that's impressive, because every single time I've taken my car in for tires, my TPMS sensor has been broken. I think I'm at 100%.
What brand of car?
Volkswagen.
Yeah. For some reason, Mercedes TPMS sensors are bulletproof, at least for how I put tires on. I don't know. So
I did like the tone that you admitted Volkswagen to Serrated, Ian, because it seemed more like an admission than it did a statement. Yeah.
I was expecting I know Toyota TPMS sensors are super easy to snap off. So
I have had one broken on my Lexus. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I know that I think every single Toyota rental car I've ever had has had the warning light on for the TPMS sensor. So.
And 4 rattles as you drive along. Yeah.
So many.
Okay. Well, congrats on the career change, on finding your path, on standing up for what you're worth, right? I think this is an important thing that you've talked about on the show, where you've encouraged others to fight for themselves, for their mental well-being, and that there are other things out there, like mechanically inclined individuals can find these places, right? Yeah.
Yes. So I've told myself that I am never working in a flat rate shop ever again.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing about that is where the city where I live, there are no non-flat rate shops.
Okay.
I looked. There are no non-flat rate shops. The closest one is the Mercedes. The closest one is the motorcycle dealer that I'm at. And I have gone back to a 2-hour round trip commute again.
Oh,
that's right.
Gross.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that sucks about it. However, because it's power sports, we have Sundays and Mondays off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So having the Monday off so you can go around and do things while stuff is open.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's a great human things. You can go to the DMV when you need to. Yes,
exactly. So, we get off early and we get free food on it every Saturday. So it's kind of like you've got 4 full days of work and then kind of like a half day almost.
Okay.
So there's pros and cons.
Sure.
I'm enjoying it though.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
No more flat rate for me specifically.
Yeah.
I'm never working at a flat rate shop again.
That's amazing. Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. So in conjunction with you having some job changes, the Flag Time podcast has seen some changes as well.
Yes.
God, that was the most professional segue I've ever done.
That was great.
That was really good.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
That was really good.
So good.
All right. Okay.
So we just recently brought JJ the Tech on as a full-time host.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a story with that. I don't think I think we have talked publicly about like what happened, but like certain details have been left out for reasons.
Yeah.
But in as best as way as I can put it is the two hosts that I hosted Flag Time with for the first 3 years. Yeah, we're on season 4 right now.
Mm-hmm.
The two other hosts that I hosted the podcast with, we got along well for a really long time, but there was a professional disagreement between the two.
Gotcha.
Shortly after our live episode, actually, when we all met up in Seattle
Northwest. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing happened during that trip. It was what happened after we got back and we tried to record an episode. They had a disagreement, and once that happened, I had to talk to both of them and make a decision on how to go forward with the podcast. So the decision was, in order to keep the show going, to keep Sterling and bring JJ on as a full-time host.
Gotcha.
And so far, it's almost been a year having JJ on the show. And the thing that I see as what's been really good is every single female in my life has told me that that it was a good move.
Okay.
And I value that more than anything.
Right on.
So like, yeah. So JJ's been an awesome host. She has brought a lot of new viewers, a lot of new guests to the table that we otherwise wouldn't have gotten.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been fantastic having her on.
That's awesome. And
It's very cool.
yeah, Ginger on show +1. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's true. You guys just need to split off and just start a car gingers side show. And you can just review convertibles, and all the convertibles will get 0 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Yes. So I recently had to go to LA for something that I thought would be a nice paid gig, but turned out to be a bust. JJ rescued me from that because she lived in the same area, and we hung out for a little bit in person. Her MR2 pictured right there. Mm-hmm. I barely fit in that thing.
Dude.
Yeah. I did 6'4". I'm surprised you fit in it at all.
Yeah. I had to sit in there with my carry-on luggage that I brought with me on the plane. And like my knee was in the way of her Top Gear. So like,
it's a 4-speed now. Yeah. 5-speed now. Yeah. Okay.
But it was still a good time. Like,
yeah, that's awesome.
She showed me around LA. She showed me like really good places to eat. It was awesome.
Nice. I feel like a Randy's Donuts visit was probably.
I passed by a few of them, but I never went. I didn't go. So
yeah. I don't know why I'm fascinated with large plaster donuts, but here we are. That's
how they get you.
Yeah, that's for me and my therapist to work out. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and Sterling fucking moved to Spain. He straight up noped out of the States.
Yeah, he was like, I'm done with this shit. That was his big thing. Like,
yeah,
he did not want to be here anymore, and he made it happen.
Yeah.
So
good for him.
Like applause to him on that one. So like he's been happy ever since he left.
You can tell in his voice. You can really tell. Yeah, for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad even with some changes that the Flag Time show is still rolling, man.
We're still a car comedy podcast. Like that's still the main thing. That's why I wanted to start the podcast in the first place. So the fact that we were still able to do that after the change a little bit, it's a good sign. So we're still going strong.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Should we play a game? We have 2 of them to choose from.
Oh boy.
Maybe let's drop into a game and then continue on with the talkabouts.
Sound good to me.
Can I ask Eric about the weird Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG bring a trailer auction? Do either of you know about this shit?
I haven't heard.
Okay. All right. So get into this as much as you want, but Mercedes wanted, I don't know, this just came across my feed the other day. So there was a bring a trailer auction, which we all know is money laundering. We can all just say that bring a trailer is money laundering.
Sometimes.
Okay. This was one of the most overt bring a trailer auction Mercedes money laundering things that I've ever seen. Ian, so I recently bought a Lexus GSF, right? Okay. Only 2,400 of them, rare car. Ian, gave the public the idea that they could go out and start torching GSFs and then steal mine because it would be worth more for the more that he killed, right?
Okay, what I said was,
oh boy,
I'm surprised no one has tried this. That if there are some cars that are rare enough that you could actually move the market by setting a car or two on fire, and you could do it. It wouldn't be that difficult.
But it would be a crime.
Absolutely, it would be the wrong thing to do. No,
and you should not do it for Lexus GSFs because they're delightful and they're not worth doing that.
Right. Yeah, it's better to drive the car than to own the car. Absolutely, whatever. But I'm surprised that it hasn't happened because we are in a completely amoral time. People are there's people what is it called? Fixing Kalshi bets on the weather with a hairdryer. Have you heard about that one?
Oh, they're going out to their weather station and they
there was a bet on the temperature a weather station at a particular airport would reach, and somebody figured out that they could hop the fence and heat it with a hairdryer.
Okay.
And so they placed a big bet and then did that.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Right? So, I'm just thinking out loud here.
Sure.
Market manipulation is sort of the era that we live in.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. Well,
that's what I said.
Speaking of potential market manipulation, recently a Mercedes SLS AMG sold for $775,000. It was a 251 mile example. This was not an AMG black. Is it series or edition?
Series, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black series.
Yeah. So it was not a black series, right? This is just the normal SLS AMG.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about it, Eric, you've driven a few of these as your post-work drives, right? Couple questions. Is it a $750,000 driving experience? And then we'll get into the whole shadiness of the auction.
Talking to me about large sums of money is not a good barometer. I have no idea what a $800,000 driving experience would be unless it's a race car.
Sure,
that would be my thing. Because the AMG GT3 race car that has the same engine as this SLS in it, but it's the GT chassis with a roll cage.
Yeah,
you can get one of those for $375,000.
Okay.
But then it's going to cost you $100,000 a season to race it.
True.
Sure.
We're still not to that amount of this SLS yet.
You could race it for 3 seasons.
Yeah.
And be ahead. Yeah.
I would consider that race car a better driving experience than this SLS, even though I've never driven one in real life. I've driven one in simulations before.
Sure.
So this car costing that much money is
yeah, right. There's some stuff that you experience in your life where you see it, you hold it, you drive it, whatever. You're okay, I get why this cost a specific frying pan, a really good frying pan or something. I get why this is $40 and not $6, right? Things like that, right? I'm not saying that the SLS AMG is not an awesome car. It seems like a rad as shit car.
It's fantastic.
Right.
It is an amazing car.
Right. Yeah. So this is mind-boggling. So, and I think Haggerty did a piece on this as well. So in the Bring a Trailer auction, here, let me go down. This was won by a gentleman that had no previous bidding history. It was a brand new account. I like that Ian's eyes perked. Yeah, Ian's eyebrows raised for a second.
Yeah.
Let's see here. It was
July 8th. Wow.
Yeah, so very recent.
Historious 23.
We're doing finding on the page. Let's see here.
It's ISI, I think.
Oh, okay. ISITORUS. Okay. So the way that this was bid up was wild because it would make these crazy, like initially when it hit, it was like, okay, $306,000, $308,000. Okay. Then out of nowhere, it just jumped like $50,000. Then the last jump from 500 something was just $200,000 jump from like 575 to 775. And people were like, oh, that has to be a typo. Like this person accidentally bid this because 7 and 5 are not that far away from on the keyboard. No, the funds cleared and that was the purchase price. And on top of that, like the bid at 575 was a bizarre leapfrog to get to that as well. And it's not like somebody bid 600,000, 610 in the middle. It was 575 to 7 something instantly. Right?
Wow.
I don't know. I needed to talk to somebody about this. We're coming on the show. This is a Mercedes. What's happening?
So just for context, so the list price of this when it was new in 2012 was $190,000-ish.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
That's adjusted for inflation. That's $275K-ish today.
Right.
Is what this says. So it's gone up that much? That's crazy. It's gone up 3 times.
Yeah. It's if you look at the past auctions on Bring a Trailer, like the Black Series.
Yeah. Totally different situation.
Right. A couple of them sold for over $1 million. Yeah. And yeah, you're right. Completely different situation. There were only how many of those made? Like,
that I don't know.
Like under 300, maybe something like that.
Only a few. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a lot, but I mean, the SLS, they made a fair amount of, and it's insane.
Yeah. So that started at nearly $300,000.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't know how many of them they made, but
Mercedes-Benz produced exactly 350 units of the SLS AMG Black Series.
Okay. All right.
And that's worldwide.
And only 132 to 150 were allocated to the U.S. market.
Yeah.
If we go to just regular SLS production numbers, 13,145. So that's a lot more.
That's more. Yeah, that's more. It's an order of magnitude more, nearly. Yeah.
And I mean, like the comments in the Bring a Trailer auction are absolutely being like, what is this bid? Right? Like, what is this insane bid? Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
That's funny.
Like asking Bring a Trailer to investigate. Like, yeah, like an individual from Haggerty ended up chiming in, and like they track, tons of exotic and rare car auctions. And Dave Kinney. And he saw that the funds had gone through. Like the staff allowed me to view the bank paperwork. It matches and it's real. So like this was a real thing that happened. Just this insane leapfrog of bidding for an SLS AMG.
Somebody really wanted that car.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Is there like the cure for cancer under the floor mat? Like what is, yeah.
The only thing that I can think of is the VIN number listed on here?
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah, it's
Here
right
it
there.
is. Yep.
It's number 8347. I don't know if that's like a significant number to the buyer.
Okay. Yeah.
Because that would be my first thought. Is it like the VIN number is a special number?
Yeah. I never thought about that. Okay.
Or the engine was built by a certain engine builder.
Okay.
And the owner was like, I want a car specifically made by this engine builder.
Right,
and
because the
their name tag is on it.
AMGs, they all have the engines signed by the builder.
Does that one? What does that one say? Can you zoom in on that picture?
Let's zoom in and enhance, baby. Okay. Boom. No, we can't.
Ah, shit.
Damn it. Okay.
There's no
if we go
picture.
to the proper photos, I bet we'll find the nameplate. Yeah, like is it the person, like the winning person? Is it like their like dead relative or something that built it? Like what? Yeah, what is the significance of this car?
There's something. There's something there
beyond
that
just
made them do that.
Yeah, beyond just money laundering.
Marcus Pfeiffer. I've worked on one of his engines before.
No way. That's awesome. Yeah.
I've seen that name tag before. Yeah, I don't know.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
I mean, money laundering. Money laundering is also an option.
That's also an option. Yeah. Anything's an option in this world. So,
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. Yeah. We're not. That's speculation. Pure speculation.
Nobody's gonna sue us. We're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We never said they actually did it. So
yeah. And they're going to be like, well, we never actually burnt down your GSF, Dave. So
yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I know we wanted to get to license plate game, but
we'll get there.
The most Mercedes adjacent person.
If I was going to spend $775,000 on something, it would be that AMG GT race car and a season to go race in endurance racing. That's what I would do with that kind of money. But
yeah,
you do you, man.
And living wages for everyone that is on your race crew.
100%. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, you're talking about like a $750,000 driving experience or whatever. I think, it's like anything. I think there's definitely a point of diminishing returns for this sort of stuff, right? Where like, for me, like a bottle of wine after $40, like it's hard to tell the difference, a bottle of scotch, it's like after $100, I can't tell a difference anymore. I think with cars, from the cars that I've driven, I think my sort of like, I can't tell a difference anymore is probably around 100K. I'm guessing like I can tell a difference between a $100,000 car and a $30,000 car, of course. Mm-hmm. But like I've driven stuff that's way more expensive than $100,000. And I don't know that it's that much more of a driving experience than a $90,000 driving experience, Right.
Well, me personally, I've driven SLSs. I've driven the new AMGs, the GTs. I've driven the C63s, all that kind of stuff. My favorite AMG, not including the GT, because that's my number one. My favorite AMG is the W204 C63 sedan.
Okay.
That chassis with that engine in it.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
So my favorite is similarly older. I really like the CLK 55 AMG.
That's the 203.
That's the 203? Oh, wait. Or what?
I'm sorry. I'm talking to Ian or
Dave.
Excuse me, Dave.
Dave.
Yeah. My bad. I listen to you guys. What are you talking about? But yeah, the W204 is what I was talking about. What did you say?
Okay.
I said I like my favorite one that I've driven is the CLK 55.
Yes. Those are nice.
The previous one to this, is that the 203 or the 20? I don't know.
No, the CLK
with the chassis codes.
The chassis number for the CLK. I don't know. But it's a different version than that. It looks completely different to this.
Yeah, it's the CLK is the big coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you
look talking about the CLS.
No, the CLK.
CLK?
This guy here?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, buddy. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Always get the hard top, never get the convertible.
Yeah. I only drove the convertible, but I lust after these hard tops.
The hard top is significantly better than any of the convertibles because the convertibles will always have leaks everywhere because of the hydraulic roof system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Always.
But yeah. man, these cars are so cool. But yeah, that I agree with you. That chassis C63 is also fucking awesome.
Yeah. I even like the standard like road car, like the C-Class 4-door.
Yeah, like the C300 or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, the C300, if you get actually a C350 with the naturally aspirated V6 in that chassis.
Yeah.
Phenomenal car.
Okay. Yeah.
Like everybody clowns on the C-Class just because it's the entry level sedan and it's like cheap and you can get it for like $7,000 right now.
Sure.
But like that is a extremely well balanced sedan for driving.
What was the last? You could get a stick on some of the C300s, right? Yeah.
They make C250 sedans with the slush box.
Okay.
That's what I call it.
Okay.
The clutch is very vague. It's like, okay, I'm slowly moving the clutch out. All right, we're moving and I don't feel any difference. All right, cool.
It's just a clutch based on vibes.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. It's very smooth. It's very luxurious. It's very, you can't feel a shit at all. Like,
okay. Huh. Interesting.
It's not going to be like a Miata, but it's just even the automatic ones. I like driving them.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
Those are cool cars.
Yeah. Before I bought my Infiniti M45, I was thinking about one of these. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What turned me on to these C classes is back in Forza 3 and Forza 4. If you look up the DTM C class sedan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you guys already know what that looks like.
Yeah. It's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Is what it's like. It's right up there with the Volvo station wagon for me.
Yeah.
For like iconic.
That first one right there. Yes. I had this exact picture as my background in like 2014 on my desktop.
Okay.
that
I love this race car.
Yeah.
Mika Häkkinen, baby. Yeah.
I actually really like the older ones, the 80s, the 90s DTM ones. If you go, I don't know.
That one's for Mercedes. There you go. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, I still think about that Instagram reel that you put up of like the Mercedes-Benz wheel bearing where you're just touching the tire and the wheel
that was
just spinning, man.
That was before I posted my first out of context reel.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So yeah, that was off of a GLS. That was off of a brand new GLS back then, 2021 GLS. And you can literally just take the tip of your finger, run it across the wheel and it'll just spin.
That's insane. Like Price is Right. Boop, boop.
Yeah. like there's no brake drag.
Yeah.
It's a brand new wheel bearing. You just spin it and it keeps going. It's crazy.
That's wild, man. Hey. Yeah. And then, this is the one Ian just popped in our.
This is the era DTM car that I'm like, oh yes.
1994. Yeah.
That's the DTM that you're DTF, Ian.
Exactly. I love it. Just like that the combination of like boxy and fender flares is just like, just I think it's the same reason that the Volvo station wagon touring car works so well. That 850,
it's like just fuck aero, but not all the way.
Right. It's again, it's like a crossover that fucks. It's like I'm a brick who fucks. Right. Like.
You ever see a refrigerator have downforce? Well, now you have. Nice. My
That's
Bosch
awesome.
fridge has canards. Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, just look up the AMG GT3 car.
Okay.
I just want to gush over this car real quick because I know I will never drive one of these in my life, but
it looks like
this is still my favorite car of all time.
It looks like a Cobra, like turned into a car, like the animal that cool. I'm afraid of. Yeah.
Yeah. But these are the cars racing in like DTM, IMSA, the endurance championships. These are the cars that are racing right now. And it has an engine developed in the late 2000s in it. Still,
Wow.
it has the M159 in it, the same engine that was in that SLS that somebody paid $775,000 for.
Wild.
This is the best Mercedes engine and the best Mercedes chassis combined.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Nice.
This is the best car Mercedes has ever made, besides the Project One.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
And the F1 car that set all the speed records back in 2021. So yeah. Or 2020. This is my favorite right here. This is awesome.
Okay. And
nice.
hey, you can buy 2 of them for the price of one of those.
Yes, you can. 100%. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Wild. Yeah. Time doesn't mean anything. Numbers don't mean anything.
Everything's
crazy.
made up.
Yes. Yes. Right. Okay. Ian, do you want to do your license plate game first? Do you want to do mine? What do you want to do?
Mine first. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
Let's see if I can keep my perfect record going from last time I was on.
Okay.
All right. So this one is called Short Story Challenge Part 2 because I did this once before, where the plates sort of told a story, a la baby shoes for sale, never worn.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that these 3 plates, when read in order, really tell a little bit of a story.
Okay. Was the previous one when you were stuck in a canyon? Was that the previous story one?
No, the previous story one was, let me see if I can find it real quick. Oh, I have it right here. It was, I ask why I be farting fast food. Those were the plates. And actually, one of those came from Sterling.
Oh, okay.
That's great.
I be farting came from Sterling.
You don't say that inspired.
No, I ask why came from Sterling.
Okay. Eric, what were you going to say? You were going to ask a question or say something?
Yeah. In this example of the game, will it be a case of like any combination of the 3 license plate you have can be a story on their own, and it's like you have to pick the best one?
I think the order in which you read them changes the story. Yeah, but I think that's in any order they work. And I haven't put any thought into which order I have the cars arranged on the page, just to be clear, because I didn't want to give you any hints.
This is going to be a hoot.
Okay. So I haven't seen this one either, Eric. So
you guys are working together.
Okay. I apologize in advance for dragging the team down. Okay. All right. Yeah. You want to tell the folks what you see? E?
Are you talking to me? Let's see. We got dump him with the eye as a 1, live life, and love me.
Dump him, live life, love me. I think that's a boy meets girl. This is a great story here.
Interesting. Okay, so
we have a baby blue Honda Odyssey up top. Yeah.
A Kia Soul that needs to be pit maneuvered and Subaru Outback.
Yeah. Those last 2 are black. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to do some zoomies and enhances? See if we can get anything?
I need to see what states these are from.
Okay. We got.
What is that?
North Dakota.
So they're tax dodging in their Honda Odyssey with a little bit of bumper scuff and the really good
the tires.
Yeah, the Michelin all seasons.
Cross Climate 2s.
Yeah, you rock those on your E, right?
I do for now. They are almost worn to the threads, so I'm going to need to be putting new tires on real soon. They lasted for 2 years.
Nice.
So I will say a long time.
I took this picture in North Dakota, so they may be tax dodging.
Okay,
but they were also in North Dakota.
Okay. And they left the used dealership or the dealership sticker on underneath the Odyssey, the Honda, Nissan.
Free advertising.
Yep. No plate frame. See, I'm a plate frame. You got to have a plate frame. Mm-hmm. No, they're just raw dogging that plate on there. Yeah. Okay. Every Honda Odyssey has 250,000 miles on it, period. That's
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got the Kia Soul, Colorado. Black plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Drive time frame.
Yep. Window cracked. I don't know if it's for marijuana or for fresh air.
Could be anything.
Yeah. Okay. And this is a newer Soul. This is one of the newer buddies, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's got the new Kia logo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The KN.
The KN.
They piloted on the Carnival. Yeah. The Carnival. Yeah. Okay. Then a black Outback in Colorado. What? No. Okay. Then maybe are these like Hawaiian stickers like the sea turtles?
Sea turtles, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Let's see. I'm already going to lock in the Kia Soul says dump me or dump him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Kia Soul says dump him.
Yeah.
I'm going to say on the basis of the turtles on the Subaru that says live life.
Okay.
And the Honda Odyssey process of elimination says love me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now, I feel like the Honda and the Kia can be interchanged, maybe, but I'm going purely on the vibes that I'm getting from the Kia and also the fact that I want to pit maneuver it, dump him.
Okay. Okay.
That's a running joke, by the way, on the internet in the circle of creators that I'm around. Is there's pit maneuver a Kia Soul. It'll save your soul, something along those lines. But yeah, that's the running joke.
That's the achievement we all need to unlock. Yeah.
Yes. Don't actually do that. That would incur very many legal ramifications. So just don't do that. Actually, it's all jokes, but that's what I'm going to go with. The Kia says dump him. Subaru says live life. Honda Odyssey says love me. Final answer.
Okay.
Dave,
okay.
What about you? What are you thinking?
I'm going dump him on the Subaru because I think it's specific that it's a him. Dump him. I think this is a lady trying to bring someone else over to their side.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I see.
That's that. If that turns out to be it, that's going to be fucking amazing. And that is the best plate I've ever seen. Also, if that's not it, then I'm using whatever money I have to correct this injustice in the world. And I'm getting these people to swap plates. But
now that you've said that, I think you might be right. I didn't even think about it that way.
So then we got live life and love me. I think love me on the Kia and live. No. Yeah. Love me on the Kia. Live life on the Honda Odyssey.
Okay.
And I could have that the wrong way around. I'm surprised one of these isn't a BMW M3 with the love me license plate. But okay. So that's what I think.
Okay.
All right.
Still locked in?
Yeah.
Everyone locked in?
Yeah, we're locked in.
All right, here we go.
I'm venturing into the Dave Don't Look folder. I'm not allowed in here on regular basis.
Dave, you should be ashamed of yourself stunting on our guest like this. You nailed that one, Dave.
Oh my God.
Good job.
I think your assessment of dump him is 100% true.
That's so good.
You know, the moment you said it with that kind of logic, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep. That was also taken in the Casa Bonita parking lot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Yeah, dump him. When I saw that, I was walking. The reason I bring up, I was at Casa Bonita. We had friends in town. We were showing them Casa Bonita. And
that's what you do when you live in Colorado and someone comes from out of town. You show them Casa Bonita. Yes.
I had my child's hand walking through the parking lot, and I dropped the hand to run back and get this plate.
You allowed your offspring to wander in traffic to get this plate.
Do you blame me? Do you blame me?
I salute you, sir.
Yeah. I had to get that. It had to be documented.
That's amazing. That is
That's one of my favorite
awesome.
ones I've ever got.
Yeah, that is so good. Okay. God, my plates fucking suck compared to this.
What do we say about it being a competition? I win.
You win. Yeah. Yeah. I yield my time. Okay. All right. Let's see here. This one is called, speaking of allowing your child to wander off into traffic, this one is called Mom, Dad, and Baby 2.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
Mama bear, baby bear sort of situation.
Well, that's up for you guys to determine. Yeah. Ian hasn't seen this one, Serrated. So here you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh boy. Okay, so
I thought that said something different.
we've got an S class, and I'm going to rely on you for the chassis code, but I'm going to confidently assert that it is not the first owner of this particular car.
You might be right.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that looks modified to me?
There's a third, fourth, nth owner Mercedes S-Class vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah.
There definitely is.
It's a black S430.
Yeah.
And then we've got a white Ford Escape.
Yep.
And then we've got a maroon Kia Sportage.
I think that might be a Sorrento.
Oh, it's a Sorrento.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then you want to do the plates?
We got Bad Baby, spelled BADBBY, Mr. USA with a space, and MS Woody, which I assume is Miss Woody. I don't know.
Miss Woody.
And I also don't know what the chassis number for that S430 is. That is outside of my expertise because I only worked on vehicles 2008 and newer.
Okay.
So any of the older Benzes, I have no clue what that is. Illinois license plate on the Benz.
Yeah.
I think those taillight covers are not stock, correct? Right?
They're dark. They're darker. They're definitely darker. Those might be aftermarket, either license plates, aftermarket lights, or covers for the lights.
Yeah.
They look too flush to just be covers, though.
Yeah. Right.
So those might be aftermarket lights.
Yeah. This is the kind of thing that's going to make Ian Google for like 7 hours.
Oh yeah. This. I would say S classes in particular, I feel like had a wild set of like appearance options that you could do. And so I end up Googling for hours trying to figure out if this car's modified or not. And sometimes it just turns out, no, it's like just a weird factory option.
Well, the thing about old Mercedes vehicles is that the wiring and the electrical setup for the lights in the rear, like if you take apart the back of a housing like that and you look at the way everything's set up electronically, it's just aluminum plates that are sending the electrons to the lights. And for some reason, that kind of design sent a lot of resistance through the ground wire to the point where it would melt the connector.
Oh, so these would fail and people would replace them with aftermarket.
Yes, that's a common thing.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very common thing.
Never knew that. Okay.
So like next time you're going down the road and you see one of the older Mercedes at night, notice if the rear lights are like slightly different brightnesses.
Yeah.
I've seen one or the other. Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay.
There's just too much resistance in one of them and it's melting the connector.
Wow.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Dude, see, we get Eric on the show. This is the kind of stuff we actually learned something, Ian.
Yeah.
People say that I'm not a master fucking mechanic for Mercedes.
Not only do you have the ring and the plaque.
Yeah.
Okay. So zoomies and enhancies on the 430.
Yeah, that's Illinois license plate. That looks pretty good. Let's go down to the
pretty
Ford.
Clean, honestly.
It is clean. Yeah. It is clean. I can't tell what state that is.
So this is
Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa. That's a Boston Red Sox thing.
What's maybe
B with a halo?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
B with a halo.
Google it, Ian. Oh. And it is a car dealer
sticker.
Something Ford license plate frame.
Rolling Ford.
Yeah, raw Ford.
Maybe Maybe this is
Titanium.
somebody who died in their life whose name started with a B.
Okay. Huh. All right. Billy. Okay.
We got that. What's on this Kia with the old?
Yeah.
Is that a Umbrella Corporation?
No, it's not that cool. It is bedazzled and it is a pink bow.
Okay.
Yep.
From far away and blurry, it does look like the Umbrella Corporation.
Yeah. We do have an Umbrella Corporation, Chrysler Magnum wagon that drives around Denver. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I'm going to take a brief interlude to say I will never stop telling the universe that you, Eric, need to be on the Get Played podcast to talk about Ace Combat, because honestly, I need to hear you argue with the Resident Evil merchant in my life, or otherwise it will not be complete. Period.
I mean, if I have any connections that know the hosts of them personally, I'd love to go on the show. But
that would be the best.
Yeah.
And they need to cover the Ace Combat series. Yeah. That's you. Yeah.
Because like I got a whole bunch of stuff up there. I got an autographed box from the developers up there. Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Up at the very top.
There we go. Nice. Yeah. There's no other doctor to see than Serrated Mobius, whose name comes from Ace Combat.
Ace Combat 4 specifically, yes.
There we go.
So
but anyway,
I'm going to go on the basis of the fact that the Mercedes has a wood interior, that's Miss Woody.
Oh.
Mr. USA is the Ford, and Bad Baby is the Kia.
Okay.
I went purely on vibes last one. I'm going purely on vibes this one. We're going to see if it changes at all. So that's what I'm going with.
Ian, how are you overthinking this one?
I'm overthinking this one. I'm stuck on this bedazzled license plate frame.
Okay.
And I think that goes with Bad Baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Ms. Woody, I'm going with that sticker is a family member who's died with the halo, a bee with a halo. So I think this is a family-focused person. And so that's Ms. Woody.
You're saying Mr. USA is not family-focused?
And I think Mr. USA owns a car dealership and is a real piece of shit in his S-Class.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think they own a used car dealership?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see.
A shady, buy here, pay here.
Could be.
Dealership?
Very well could be.
Okay.
Wherever, maybe that's where they got those taillights from.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Let's see.
Oh,
wow.
Ian.
Boom.
Serrated. I got Bad Baby correct.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
I was not expecting the German car to have Mr. USA on it.
Right. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, but doesn't it fit with that like fourth S-Class owner vibe?
No.
not
from what I've experienced.
I figured this is just somebody snorting creatine and like, just like a complete gym rat or something like that.
Get them gains, bro.
Yeah, that's the
rise
story
and grind
I painted. And then Miss Woody, I don't know what's going on with her, but she seems to be doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in her Ford Escape.
That was a good one, Dave. I like that.
That was good.
Yeah, so our buddy Eric sent in Mr. USA, Jesse sent in Miss Woody, and Jared sent in Bad Baby. I think Jesse sent in Miss Woody in 2021. That's how old that plate was.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Thank you, Eric, Jesse, and Jared, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. That was awesome.
Okay. We need
Eric,
albums.
I am sorry that we both got them right, and you...
I think the reason why I got the last one the last time I was on this was because it was Mercedes focused. That's where my specialty is. So on these ones, I'm just like,
Also, we do this weekly. So.
Yes, you have way more experience than I do in this aspect. But yes, album of the week. I have a cool one to show you guys.
I am here for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's a little bit different than like the episodes that I've listened of you guys where you guys showcase like album of the week and stuff like that. This is a video game soundtrack.
Ooh,
Cool.
okay.
And it's special because we just talked about it. It is the Ace Combat Zero soundtrack. This was released in 2022.
Okay.
October of 2022. And it was a limited run.
Nice.
And I was like, oh my God, I have to get this. Like, I had no money at the time. I still don't. But it's like, I had no money. And I was like, I cannot let this like slide. I have to get one of these. The moment it went up for sale, I bought one.
Okay.
And it was $80, $80 US. And I got it. And it came in 6 months later because it had to come from Japan. And it was a very limited run. I was like, oh my gosh, it actually showed up. And I think I already said there were only 10,000 of these made.
Okay.
Very limited run. I got number 345.
Oh, shit.
That's really cool.
Nice.
I was hoping for number 666
Sure.
because in the game you play as Golem 1 Cypher. That's your call sign in the game. The enemy calls you the Demon of the Round Table. Demon Lord. So I was hoping to get number 666 and have like the most valuable version of this. But number 345 is a very low number compared to 10,000. And this has gone through the vinyl or the record player multiple times because it's really nice. And
So is it like a score or is it like a soundtrack where there's like known songs on it? Like,
so the only Ace Combat that has like an actual licensed song from another artist is Ace Combat 5.
mm-hmm.
And the theme song of that game is Blurry by Puddle of Mud.
Oh, okay.
That was the only time the Ace Combat series has ever had like an actual licensed song. But this one, it's all original scores. It says right here production staff, Keiki Kobayashi, if you ever want to listen to fantastic music, look him up. He's created many of the songs for all of the Ace Combat games.
Okay.
So I don't know if Ace Combat will show up on this.
Discogs has everything.
Oh, there you go. It's got the Ace Combat 7 soundtrack. There it is.
On the right, on the third one in.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there it is right there.
So is like prog metal? Like what kind of?
No, orchestral.
Oh, okay.
And the Ace Combat Zero soundtrack is unique in the fact that it has a lot of not mariachi, but it has a lot of classical Latin guitar.
Oh.
So
Cool.
the song Zero is the main, like that's the most well-known song in the game. So it's on side D of disc 2, number 3. Zero is the title track. It is the song that plays during the climax of the final level in the game. So when you're fighting the final boss battle in the game, that's the song that's playing. It's got huge, heavy orchestral music with Latin guitar playing, and it's so crazy. It's like you have to listen to it in order to get like the whole thing with it. My favorite song from this whole set is Glacial Skies, and that is the song that plays during the first mission of the game.
Okay.
And it's booping. It's really good. So I like it.
Okay.
It gets into a groove, and like you're playing through the first mission of the game, you're like, all right, hell yeah, let's go. One of those things.
Nice, bringing you in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's cool. We've not done a video game soundtrack.
No. Yeah.
So, yeah. Very cool.
Well, allow the Ace Combat specialist of the show's guests to introduce you to that. I also highly recommend, if you ever listen to any of the other Ace Combat songs, to listen to Megalith. Like I post that in my stories all the time on Instagram. The Megalith song is the track of the final mission in my favorite video game of all time, Ace Combat 4, which is where Mobius comes from. That song is probably one of the reasons why I listen to the music that I listen to now. So there's a lot of the same elements in that song with the metal that I listen to on a day-to-day basis right now. So, and that came out in 01. So it's really cool.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Nice, man. Yeah.
Nice. Well, Dave and Eric, I think we did a car show.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A car and motorcycle show today.
Absolutely. True. Yeah.
That's true.
So Eric, Serrated, tell people where to find you, what to do.
Well, my main account is still Serrated Mobius on Instagram. That's where the majority of my following is. I am trying to do YouTube content because I have a Ducati Diavol review that is years overdue at this point. So I need to make that. And follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube. Listen to the Flag Time podcast on wherever you're listening to this podcast right now. So you can check that out. We just released it whenever this episode comes out of this podcast. We probably just released episode 104. So definitely check that out.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. And if you subscribe to the Flag Time Patreon,
yes,
you get video episodes, correct?
Yes, that's where our video episodes are. I need to, I promised everybody that I would post the video episodes for free after they've been on the Patreon for a year. I'm also overdue on that just because of all the career changes that I've been doing. I'm really busy. But yes, we got video episodes over on the Patreon, extra content. Any guest that we have on the show, if you're a premium Patreon member, you will get to ask them a question, and it is guaranteed to be asked to that guest, because we've had Zach Clapman on the show. We've had Misha Mansour, guitarist of Periphery, on the show. Awesome. We've had a bunch of other creators on the Instagram space in the circle of creators that we're a part of, like Airplane Facts with Max, Cats with Hard Hats. We've had all of them on the show, and we've had you guys on the show. So yeah, that was definitely go back and listen to that. It was a really good episode to listen to. But yes, Flag Time Patreon, go support us and go enjoy the dumb stuff that we make.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dave, what should other people do?
Oh man, yeah. Text vanity plates, unhinged vanity plates to 720-515-1391. Or get into Ian's DMs on Instagram if you're sending a plate over to him.
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky as well. Yep. Okay.
Apex Adjacent.
Yeah.
Apex Adjacent at Gmail. Everybody, thank you. We love you. Goodbye. The fuck ice.
Bye.